Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting presentation of Gilman basketball here on GTV. I'm Brenner Enright along with my partner Brooks Kitchell, and Brooks, the Hounds need a win tonight. Coming off two in-conference losses from John Carroll and more recently Glen Elg on Silent Night, this Gilman squad needs to start building momentum if they want a shot at the playoffs. On the other hand, the Mount Carmel Cougars stand in second in the Red Division with a comfortable record of 4-4. These teams will see each other in 5 days, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here tonight.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Redmond CS Finney Center on the campus of Gilman School for tonight's MIAA conference contest between the visitors and our guests, the Mount Carmel Cougars and your Gilman Greyhounds. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, families, and friends taking the trip from Essex tonight for the ballgame. Now let's meet the starting lineups this evening. First, for the visiting Cougars. A junior starter, number 0, Drew Dixon. A sophomore, number 2, Mario Tatum. A senior, number 4, Mitchell Kalou. A senior, number 11, Drazen Senegal. And a senior, number 25, Marion Reed. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Trevor Flynn. And now this evening's starting lineup for your Gilman Greyhounds. The sophomore forward, number 0, Evan Quintero. The senior guard, number 2, Luke Franklin. The sophomore guard, number 5, Tyler Marshall. A junior forward, number 11, Yasir Supreme. And a senior forward, number 35, Matt Parker. The Hounds are coached by Mr. Will Barks. He's assisted by Mr. Calvin Dotson, Mr. James Duckett, and Mr. Tony Jordan. Good luck and play well.
All right, Brooks, so as we hear those intros being read off by Coach Wren, anything notable?
Yeah, so the Hounds recently have really been led by two guys, Yasir Supreme and Dejan Lane, and the Hounds unfortunately are without Dejan tonight, so I have a feeling a lot of that weight's going to be on Yasir's shoulders to have a big night if the Hounds are going to come away with a win today.
Absolutely. Look like senior captain Matthew Parker is going to be filling in for him at the starting role.
And Yasir and Reed will line up for the tip here. Looks like Reed's got what? Maybe an inch on Yasir?
It's close.
It's going to be a good battle tonight. And Marshall comes away with it. He's going to drive inside with the early layup, and he goes up strong with the left hand.
Pretty looking two there from Marshall. That's what he can do to you.
You see the Hounds are going to come out in a little bit of a zone press here, trying to cause some chaos on the floor as Tatum takes the shot, but it misses. And the Hounds look to push in transition here with Frankovic. From 3, off the rim, good rebound by Reed. Mount Carmel in transition. This is Dixon. Almost hit it, almost hit the layup. Good board by Supreme. Look for Supreme to dominate the glass tonight. Marshall takes it up the court. The Hounds are going to get into their first real settled 5-on-5 offensive set here. Franco from 3, once again misses.
Minute in here, but it almost seems like Mount Carmel really likes to push the floor, so the Hounds are going to have to look to get back on D.
Yeah, great block from Supreme as the Hounds look to push in transition with Marshall. Marshall tries to go for Quintero, who gets a layup. A little bit of an iffy pass there, but it all worked out for the Hounds.
Almost looked like a kickball violation there, but nonetheless.
And the Hounds are going to set up right back in this press. Supreme almost getting a piece of that. Carmel break the press. That's going to be a foul on Quintero, I believe, or on Matt Parker, I think.
It's a fine foul to give up.
Interesting to see the Hounds are getting into that press. Usually Lane's at the front of their press there, and he can do a lot of damage to opposing teams. It'll be interesting to see if Supreme can have the same effect.
I think because Gilman lacks height, they make it up in their speed, and that's why they're implementing the press here, is because they can move fairly quickly.
Clue at the line. He hit his first. 2 really good free throws. Carmel are going to get into a press of their own. Gilman breaks the press beautifully. Finds Parker. Here's Marshall, and pass is deflected. Good defense by Carmel as they look to push in transition yet again. This is Tatum. Finds Sinagos.
Sinagos from Argentina joined this Mount Carmel team this year.
And Tatum's just off from 3. Good rebound by Parker. And Gilman are going to look to get into their settled 5-on-5 set here. Mount Carmel look to have come out in man-to-man, really pressuring the ball hard. Marshall drives, finds Quintero. This is Frankovic. And here's Supreme in the post. Good board by Parker. Marshall recovers, and he's going to pull it from 2. That's just long. And Carmel are going to look to push in transition with Tatum.
Oh.
They're going to call that foul on the floor as Quintero goes down hard, but it looks like he's okay.
That is Matt's second foul, so Schline's going to come in for him as he's in some early foul trouble.
Yeah, a really young lineup out for the Hounds here. Three sophomores, 1 junior, 1 senior. A lot of youth on the floor. Here's Sinagos from 3. The Argentinian is just off, but that's going to be off Quintero.
Whoa. I don't know about that one, sir. It is Ref Appreciation Week, though, Brooks. We got to be nice to our stripes.
Yep, and Jackson Brooks is going to come into the game for Evan Quintero after that hard fall. Early inbound there. And Kalu is going to get it to go. Gilman's going to try and push here before Carmel can get set up in their press. Marshall with the ball, finds Frankovic. Franco from 3 again. And he's off. Here comes Sinagos in transition. Sinagos from 3. And that is good. It's a pretty beautiful shot right there from Sinagos. I think for the Hounds, it's going to be important to try and get Luke Frankovic going from 3. Here's Supreme. Just misses the layup. A good rebound by Reed. And Carmel look to push again. That's going to be off Carmel. Great defense there from Frankovic.
Amir Arnold checking in for Tyler Marshall.
We haven't seen a lot of Amir recently, but see what kind of impact he can have on the game.
Just a sophomore. Also checking in for Mount Carmel is number 3, Rodney Scott.
See if Amir can attack this matchup. Oh, that's just a force right there by Arnold. And the and one for Mario Tatum. See, Brenner, I feel like sometimes you just got to let him take that layup. You've made a mistake.
Yep.
He's got the layup in transition. Don't do more damage than you've already done.
Yep. I was talking with Franco before this game, and he said that actually number 3, Rodney Scott on Mount Carmel, while he's pretty undersized, he comes off the bench and he distributes some pretty good minutes. He actually had the game-winning shot against, I believe it was John Carroll over last Friday.
Mount Carmel's press causes some damage to the Hounds here. Great handle by Brooks. He's going to push for the layup.
That's got to be a foul.
Yep. There we go, Stripes. Earning their appreciation.
Yeah. This is a very weird atmosphere, Brooks. It's really quiet in here.
I know, you would expect some more students here on a day off.
Especially on a day off.
Jackson Brooks hits the first. He's been a great shooter for the Hounds this year. Very reliable from 3.
Definitely moved his way up the depth chart, too. As the season's gone on, he's got more and more playing time.
And he misses the second. And here comes Scott pushing in transition. Finds Synagos, who just misses. Good rebound from Reed. Carmel moves it around here. And this is Scott. Arnold defending.
Good defense.
Great
Good hustle
defense
by
there.
Yaya.
Finds Franco. The Hounds have transition if they want it, but Franco pulls it out. And Arnold's going to settle here. The pick and roll with Supreme.
Travel. As Dylan Buckalter and Tyler Marshall are going to check in for Franco and Amir.
It's good to see Dylan back from injury, getting some good minutes for the Hounds.
It's interesting to see how Mount Carmel kind of plays on this Gilman court. You know, their home court is pretty narrow, so it's interesting to see how they play this game. A little bit of a wider area.
Yeah, it was a battle between these two teams last year in the MIA semifinals. Good defense. Great defense from the Hounds. Tatum recovers though.
Ooh.
And it looks like Buckholter's going to get called for the block there.
Yep.
Cole is going to look to inbound here. 20 on the shot clock. Marshall defending Scott. Scott kicks it out.
Good defense.
Good defense from Supreme. And he's going to look to push in transition. Supreme lays down the dunk.
That was butter right there.
That's what you like to see, using all of that athleticism. He has a really big wingspan, and he used all of it there to tip that pass and push in transition.
That was impressive ball handling for a big guy flying up the court like that.
Yeah, and he beat everyone down the court, even with his size. Very impressive.
Also out tonight should be noted Michael Maloney, junior guard, good shooter on this team.
Yeah, so I
Kind of
mean,
banged up.
the Hounds without 2 players who contribute regularly to this team. So with it being just 7-10 right now, it's been a pretty good start for the Hounds. We'll see if they come out in their press after the timeout.
Coach Bart's telling him to go 2. Who knows what that means,
But Tyler can go. I
Yeah.
don't know if anyone else is allowed to go.
yeah.
So it looks like they're going to come out in a man here.
That was a walk. That was a walk. That was a walk.
Yeah.
Call there.
It looks like Kalu got hit in the eye there because he grabbed it and then walked 2 steps and then got called for a travel.
Just what happens when you walk into the layer of Schleins.
The Hounds are going to look to break Carmel's press here. And there's Schlein. Getting trapped in the corner, but finds Buckholter. Sophomore connection there. Lots of sophomores on the court right now. 4 of them, in fact. It's Marshall.
Pretty.
Beautiful finish.
Pretty there from Ty Marsh.
And Gilman are going to set up in that zone press again. Here's Scott.
Carmel's got to get it over. That's 10 seconds. That is 10 seconds. That is 10 bloody seconds.
Great press from the Hounds there. That's exactly what you want to do in that zone press. Have them throw it back a bunch of times, waste the time off the clock, and then force them to push it. And as you could see there, Carmel just ran out of time.
And again, I think that kind of goes back to the court dynamic where Mount Carmel has a lesser court to actually cover when they're trying to get over.
Yeah.
We got an inadvertent whistle here. Not too sure what that was about.
I think the shot clock didn't reset.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. He flashed up 30, so
30,
I'd have
yeah.
to assume that was
Makes sense.
what it was. It's Marshall here being defended by Scott. Good defense.
Ooh.
Marshall gets out of it, finds Schlein. Schlein inside to Supreme.
Good work.
And it looked like he might have gotten hit on the wrist there, but no call. As Carmel push in transition, and
That's
Tyler
a charge.
Marshall
That's
draws
going
the
the other
charge.
way.
It's exactly what you love to see. You'd love to see that out of Tyler Marshall. And the Hounds break the press here. Here's Buckholter. Buckholter drives. Gets it set up with Marshall. Here's Buckholter. Finds Schlein with a little bounce pass there. Finds Supreme inside, who kicks it to Jackson Brooks.
Bang!
That was some great offense right there.
That was pretty offense. And the Hounds take the 2-point lead. Oh, timeout? No timeout. No. Just checking for Mount Carmel.
I thought that was going to be a timeout.
I thought it was going to be 2. Mario Tatum checks back in. Brooks, I just got word that our hockey team took down St. Peter and Paul 2-0 at Ice World today. Getting back off 2 bad losses for the hockey team, trying to get back on track.
Yeah, I mean, you love to hear it. Gilman Winter Sports. Squash team has been doing incredibly.
Squash team has been doing bits.
I don't think anyone's even come close to touching them.
Indoor track, we took a tough defeat at championships last week, but they'll be back in the spring. I know that.
The squash team is ranked what, like 9th in the country or something like that?
They're always making up numbers about it, but it's somewhere up there. Nice pass.
Oh, great pass there. Supreme goes up.
Yep.
And good finish from Morty. Carmel gets set up in their press. Here's Supreme. Once again, like with most big men there, you'd be scared, but Supreme has better ball handling than most. Here's Buckholter. Finds Supreme. Supreme
from
3.
Ooh.
And Carmel are going to push in transition, and
what?
Kalu is going to throw that one down.
Did he just look back at Jackson Brooks like he did something? That was weird.
Supreme.
Looking like a guard.
They need to get him going.
Nice pass.
Schleino.
Bang
Free
out.
bomb.
Bang out. Bang out.
Parrish and Schlein can sort of do it all for you on the court. It's a big 3 there.
I know you don't want to give up anything soft here.
Tatum passes it off. Here's Dixon. Oh.
Ball don't lie. What happens when you stare down Jackson Brooks? Ball don't lie.
Yeah, a little bit of karma there.
Franco and Quintero are going to check back in.
Sinagos is going to check in for Carmel.
So the Hounds, ooh, my goodness, that was...
Quintero tried a little no-look pass there that almost didn't come off well. Here's Marshall.
Yeah.
He's going to hold for last. Smart decision.
5 seconds left. He's got to go.
Pick from Quintero. He finds Jackson Brooks from 3. Great quarter from the Hounds. 15-14. Taking the Hounds have the advantage. Can't wait to see what's in hand in the second quarter.
Quick little plug here for GTV upcoming. We got a big hockey game on Friday against BL. Gilman's going to be doing the game at 4 o'clock, so make sure you tune into that. A lot of good action on the hockey ice. So.
Yeah, I mean, coming off a huge win today. Goals from Luke Woodworth and Thomas Lee. So they're going to look to come out strong on Friday, and it'll be right here on GTV.
They're missing a big key component in Bo Webster, one of their senior captains, but he's looking to get back for playoffs. So.
As we get back underway here, the Hounds force a turnover. And Carmel's going to come out in their press again.
Should be noted that Mount Carmel's 4 for 4 from 2-pointers. So while they are shooting well, Gilman's holding them at bay.
Quintero from 3. Oh, that one goes in and out. Carmel's going to push here. That's Dixon.
Nice pass to
Reed.
Reed.
Reed inside, and the second dunk of the day for Mount Carmel. It's 2-1. And Quintero walked.
Schlein will check in for Jackson Brooks.
Dixon brings it up the court. Oh. Sinagos thought about that one. Decided against it. Here's Dixon. Here's Sinagos. He looks inside. Kalu finds Reed inside, and the and one. You see Mount Carmel using their size advantage inside really well with both Kalu and Reed. I mean, they got, what, 2-3 inches on Quintero and Schlein?
Yep.
That can also be seen in the rebound count with being 6-3 right now.
As we got team handshake guy Hayden Carpenter checking in. Mount Carmel's yet to miss from the line today, and they continue that streak.
You almost jinxed him.
Tried.
Interesting to see Supreme running the press break here. And Franco's going to step over. He finds Supreme. Gilman has numbers here. Schlein finds Franco. Here's Supreme.
Straight to the lane, goes
That's
to the
gotta
body.
Be a foul. There we go. That's what you need to see from Supreme. Gilman really need to try and get him going.
As well as get some of these big Mount Carmel guys in foul trouble.
Yeah, definitely. And Supreme has 2 points right now, but I mean, what, he put up a 30-piece last time out, I think, so. And he hits front rim. It is dead silent in this gym right now. This is crazy. Almost feels like we're in Silent Night. And he hits a second. Gilman are going to get into their press. Oh, Supreme almost tips that one.
That looked like a carry there.
Dixon misses the layup, but another rebound for Carmel. Kalu. For a second, I thought he was going to go up and 360 slam that one, but he doesn't have that in his locker.
But it's plays like those where Gilman should have those first-time rebounds and not let Mount Carmel get these easy points.
Yeah. With the size advantage, you just got to box out. That's got to be a foul. He grabbed his hand. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But we'll appreciate the refs tonight.
As Morty checks in for Reed.
Oh, that's just a sloppy turnover. And Carmel pushed in transition. And Tatum just hit the front of the rim there.
Gilman's 3-on-2 here.
Oh,
Nice
great pass to Carpenter. And he gets the layup.
Pretty look from Franco there to Hayden.
Yeah, and Gilmer
Two seniors linking up.
Call the timeout, probably to set up their press. And we'll be right back after this timeout. We are back after that short break. Looks like the Hounds aren't going to come out in a press, even after calling a timeout. That's been something Coach Bartz has done a lot this year. He's called timeouts after makes to set up his press. Make sure he uses all the timeouts. The Hounds come out in a 3-2 zone here. Carmel looks inside, and here's Synagos, and he's off from 3 again. He has not been shooting the ball great tonight, Brenner.
No. But you know who has been playing well for Mount Carmel is Dixon, their point guard, number 0. He's been dishing out a lot of nice passes, 5 assists already. And there might be another one.
And Quintera is caught ball watching.
There's
there.
another one.
Tatum hits a 3. Supreme's going to carry this one up the court. Carpenter. Ooh, a little bit of a loose pass there from Franco. Here's Dixon, looking to dish out another assist. Gilman sticking to this zone out of the timeout. Trying to switch things up.
Ooh.
And Dixon drives.
Yeah.
Oh. Did that hit Quintera?
Looked like a kick.
Okay.
So either way.
Matt Parker's going to check in for Quintera. 11 on the shot clock. Seven, 6, 5, 4.
Shine's got to be big here.
3, 2, 1.
Nice defense.
And that should be a shot
Nice
clock.
defense.
Franco can push, though. He's going to pull up. Doesn't hit that one. And that's going to be off of Supreme. Dixon takes it up the court. Gilman's zone got a good stop last possession. It's a great through pass. Synagos pump fakes. Trying to get himself going with the floater there. You could tell he wasn't really comfortable taking that 3.
Pretty shot nonetheless.
Caleb Love-esque. It's Franco. Misses from 3. Tatum takes it up the court.
And Dixon gets his first 2 of the game.
That's what you got to do to beat the zone. You beat him up the court. Don't let him get set. And Schlein's open here. Oh, in and out from Schlein. You tell he thought that one was dropping. Here's Dixon.
Yeah, it's
hard foul there.
You got to stop the bleeding here if you're Gilman.
Yeah.
You've had a pretty close game this entire time, but if you let it get out of hand, I think the Cougars are going to run away with it.
You got to get settled, get a good shot, bring things back. Ooh. So Marshall checks in for Franco. It hasn't been Franco's night so far. And Dixon hits.
Under 4 minutes here.
Marshall's going to look to get this Hounds team settled. He drives. Oh, just a loose pass there. A lot of unforced turnovers from the Hounds.
Yep.
And and it's Gilman ball. We appreciate you, Stripes. I guess that one must have taken a touch on the pass. Interesting, though. You'd usually see more complaints from a player if they believed it had been touch. Nonetheless, Gilman will take it.
Someone on this Hound squad needs to step up.
Supreme gets blocked, but he's going to save that one. Oh, and Dixon keeps it going. And this is Morty who finishes and extends Mount Carmel's lead to, I believe, 14 now. Carpenter finds Marshall to Parker from 3. Oh,
they just can't buy a bucket right now.
Great board from Marshall. Here's Schlein. Schlein drives.
Nice
Finds
pass.
Supreme. That's pretty. Great assist from Schlein right there. Gilman are back in their man-to-man. Coach Bartz must not have loved the zone look.
Wow.
Oh, great play there from
Wow.
Dixon. That was pretty.
You got to tip your cap there.
Here's Marshall.
Jackson Brooks waiting to check in.
Oh, another unforced turnover. Oh, what a block from
That was a
Supreme.
pretty block.
And that's going to be Gilman ball. Great hustle and transition there from Supreme, getting up to block that.
I think because the ball got wedged into the rim, I think it goes to whoever had possession. I think it was us.
Yeah.
The arrow.
Just over 2 minutes left here. The Hounds looking to cut this lead down to single digits before the end of the half. Good dribbling for Marshall. Finds Quintero. Here's Jackson Brooks, who just checked into the game.
That's nothing.
There's
That's
no
gonna be
foul
Mount
in
Carmel's
there anywhere. Huh? Didn't know you could pull someone down and not get called for a foul. Here's Dixon.
Bartz calls off the press.
Oh. And there's a board and from Morty. It's just too easy. Even if you're undersized, you gotta box out.
Yeah.
Marshall finds Supreme. Oh, and that's gonna be a reach. A reach on Kalu. Kalu's first foul. Oh, he steals it right back.
Oh, come on.
Yes,
Foul?
sir.
That's a bad call. He barely even made contact with him.
I mean, Kalu was looking for it, but Supreme purposefully slowed down to not foul him.
Yeah. This Gilman team really looks lifeless right now.
Just like the gym.
Yeah. I mean, the atmosphere's not helping them, but this is really where leaders need to step up and kind of turn the momentum. As Mitchell misses from the line.
Here's Marshall. Just over a minute. Euro step for Marshall. Finds Brooks. To Schlein in the corner. That's going to be long. That's going to... Oh. I don't know. But
Okay.
yes. Great call from the ref. Dano loves that one.
Yeah. That was probably a makeup call.
I mean, there's no way for the ball to go out of bounds that way when Yasir's trying to pull it back in. The other guy had to have touched it. Marshall's going to miss that. But there was a foul. Must have been before the shot because he's going to call it on the floor. We got just under a minute left. Only 5 team fouls on Mount Carmel. Marshall takes the layup.
Nice.
That one's going to drop for him. No press. Coach Bartz wanted the press, but couldn't get it set up in time.
Gilman needs to stop here.
Here's Dixon.
Wow.
Oh, pretty behind. Oh, what a block from Supreme.
That's on the floor. That's on the floor.
He's going to call a foul.
Or is he going to?
The block looked clean. It must have been after.
He said white 0. How is that on Quintero? What?
It's going to be his second foul. And
He wasn't even involved in the play.
And Dixon's going to have a one-on-one at the line. 1-and-1 at the line here. I don't know how he got fouled. He wasn't even involved. Oh, is he shooting too?
Yeah,
So then it was a shooting foul.
I guess so.
Huh.
What is this guy waving at?
I don't know. 18-point lead for Mount Carmel.
Nice pass.
Jackson Brooks in the corner.
Get in.
Oh, nothing's dropping for the Hounds. Quintero can't come down with that one. Hounds are getting out-rebounded 14-6 right now. That's really been the difference. And Carmel's going to hold for last here. About a 1-second difference between the shot and game clock.
All right, please don't let him score here. Tough defense, tough defense, tough defense.
Good handles from Dixon.
It's good defense.
Going to be Cole from the corner who misses. With 1 second left, Cinna goes, and he hits the front rim. Not a great second quarter from the Hounds, but they're going to talk it over in halftime, and we'll be right back.
Less than a minute here before second half kicks off. We want a promo. We did it once, but we'll do it again. Hockey for Friday. Huge game against our crosstown rivals, BL, on our home ice at 4 o'clock. Looking to get a lot of people out there, but if you can't make it, GTV is a great second option.
Yeah, I mean, ice hockey games are some of the most fun winter sports to come to here at Gilman. See Bo Webster leading the lines, laying kids out on the ice.
Brooks, what are some things that Gilman needs to do to at least cut this deficit, and if not, squeak out a win against these Cougars?
Well, I think they really need to get Supreme going. He only has 5 points right now, and he's the leader of this team at this point with laying out. So get a couple stops on defense, and really their defense hasn't been the biggest problem. It's been the turnovers that have turned into offense for Carmel. So I think that getting Supreme going, passing it inside to the block, and then maybe he gets a couple, they start to crash, and then you hit Franco, you hit Jackson Brooks for 3, and you just get the offense rolling.
Yeah, it should be noted that one of the players that Gilman should have a bounty on to neutralize is Drew Dixon, number 0 for the Cougars. 8 points and 7 assists. He can dish it and he can drive it.
Carmel's going to start with the ball here with Sinagos, the Argentinian.
Sinagos has got 5 points tonight.
He's been a little off from 3, though. 1 for 4. And we are back underway.
Good defense,
from Marshall. Oh. Here's Dixon looking to pick up where he left off in the first half. Good defense by Quintero and Marshall. Here's Kalu. Finds Sinagos from 3. And Mount Carmel pick up right where they left off, shooting 71% from the field in the first half.
Let's hope that's not a sign of things to come. Sinagos getting hot from 3.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's one thing that didn't go right for Mount Carmel in the first half, it was that. They did not shoot the ball great from 3. Here's Supreme, great handles, and he's going to get called for a travel. Little shuffle there.
Moss's pivot.
Here's Dixon.
As our 3-man student section starting to get into it.
Yep. Tatum drives. Good no call from the refs. Here's Parker, 3-on-2 for the Hounds.
What?
Oh. And those are the unforced turnovers from the first half that seem to have continued over into the second half that hurt the Hounds so much.
That's just not what you want to see.
Here's Dixon. He finds Sinagos.
Yeah, that looked like a...
And it looks like they're going to get Quintero with a push. Can't have 2 hands on his back. I think that's his 3rd. Yeah, it is. Sparts is going to leave him in the game, though. Ooh. Can you do that?
I don't know. Good chance from Franco.
Franco looks to push. Here's Supreme from 2. That looks off. Yeah. It's just not his night so far.
It's really nobody's night on this Gilman team right now.
Here's Parker. Franco.
You're free.
Hardest shot in basketball, and Franco hits it. You saw a lot of missed open layups in the JV game we had on GTV earlier. Doubleheader action coming at you. The second leg with us right here. Good defense from Supreme, but they're going to call him for a reach.
That's going to be
his 2nd? Yeah.
Yep. As number 10 checks in for the Cougars, Makai Cole.
Dixon directs Sinagos about where to go. Oh, almost backcourt. Good defense from Marshall.
That's got to be a charge.
It's his 2nd one of the game today. That's a momentum play right there.
Let's hope.
We'll see if the Hounds can get something out of it.
As you hear our knight in shining armor, Coach Matthews, looking for a delay game on that one.
Marshall finds Franco. Quintero from 3. Oh. And Carmel look to push in transition.
Be careful, Yaya.
Yeah. Don't need a careless foul in transition from Supreme.
Good hedge, though. Nice.
Oh, great defense. Gilman have transition again. Another 3-on-2.
Be smart.
Here's Supreme. Oh, yeah, he got fouled.
Did he?
I mean, the ball just slipped out of his hand. You'd have to think something caused that.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Wet palms.
Supreme 1 for 2 from the line tonight. And the first one's short. Same way he missed the other one he missed earlier.
As Mario Tatum checks in for Drew Dixon.
Good from Yao. Carmel with a pretty big lineup in right now. Taking Dixon out, who's their ball handler. Oh, another careless foul. Is that his third?
Yeah, these are going to start adding up against the Hounds.
Yep. Supreme someone you really need in this game. That we do not have a lot of depth at the big position.
Seriously, Mount Carmel does not have a guy under like 6'2".
Oh.
That looked like an offensive foul.
No
Reed
call.
gets away with it.
No call from the refs, though. Here's Marshall. 20-point game. And there's a call. That's what we've been looking for.
That's on, I believe, Cole.
3 fouls for both teams pretty early on in this third quarter. Tara hands off to Marshall. Finds Supreme. Here's Marshall. Looking to drive against Tatum.
It's good defense.
It is.
Nice
pass. Great pass to Quintero.
Nice pass.
Who finishes that. Yeah, there's some good offense right there. That's something that you drop on the practice court. Little fake pop into the back cut. 2-on-2 right now. Tatum being guarded by Franco. That looked like a...
Oh. They're going to get Franco on that?
I don't know how he got from the three-point line to the hoop in 2 steps.
Yeah.
But Tatum's going to shoot 2. 4th foul on the Hounds this quarter. It looks like they got Marshall.
Morty and Dixon checking back into the game for Synagos and
Morty.
Kalu.
Oh, that one rolls in. Shooters roll. Here's Marshall, finds Supreme. Supreme's going to look to drive early. Oh!
Good hustle.
Good board from Quintero.
Good hustle from Franco.
Someone's got it. Yeah. Here goes Supreme, finds Quintero.
Knock that down.
Nope. Good board from Yasir. That one's up.
Yeah.
And here's Tatum.
Chase down.
Lays it in. He extends Mount Carmel's lead to 22. Marshall takes it up the court. Finds Supreme. Marshall from 3.
That was a walk.
He traveled. A lot of travels on the Hounds tonight.
Yep.
And here's Tatum.
Nice defense.
Oh, good defense. That's what that zone press can do. Here's Supreme.
That was a foul.
And Gilman gets into their press.
Yeah, but this press comes at risk.
Gilman get back. Here's Tatum. He's going to look to settle Mount Carmel. Good defense from the Hounds. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Cole.
Off balance.
Tough shot. And good defense. Supreme gets it back. Supreme's going to take this one up the court. He's coming at speed. That's got to be a foul. Great drive from Supreme. He's starting to heat up a little bit.
It's Dixon's second.
Fourth on Mount Carmel. It looks like Schlein's going to check in here for Matt Parker, or for Quintero. Finds drives. Looks like he got hit. Here's Dixon. Not the matchup you want here if you're Gilman.
Nice look.
Tatum in the corner. He misses long. Coach Bartz wants him to push in transition. Marshall's going to wait for Supreme to get up the court. Pick from Schlein. Here he is. Franco with the ball.
Carpenter looking to check in here. 10 on the shot clock.
Finds Supreme in the post. Great take from Supreme. That's what you need to do. Get him in the post and let him cook. Gilman can set up in their press after that. Oh, Tatum does a good job breaking that. Finds Cole in the corner. He liked that one the minute it left his fingers. And Coach Bart's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back after this break.
Coach, do you care if Alan gets on?
No. That'll be fine.
Alan,
Gushu. Brooks
you want to do it now or later?
Can we take a spin on the mic?
The ACL boys.
So
Am I getting on with you?
ask him some
No, you're
stuff
gonna be
about
with
the rest of the season. Ready to help you.
Yep.
Pass some time. Perfect. Plug the match on Friday night. GTV will not be there, but
Are we on right now? No, not until you put it down.
Gilman will be.
Are our mics still
It
on?
automatically goes on when you put it down. Just turn it on.
Okay.
What's that? Flip the mic up like it is when you don't want to talk anymore. Okay. All right. That is supposed to shut it off, but you should always assume that you're on. So don't say anything stupid.
I know. I'm kind of nervous. How many viewers we got?
I don't know.
Zach Minkin said he was tuning in.
Text
No. Do you have to turn us on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Mr. Sacanti. I don't know which button it is. Caesar.
There are 42 people.
Chaz, I don't know which button it is for the volume.
Are we on or off? We're on. We're on. We are back after this timeout. I'm joined here by Alan Gushu, varsity wrestler for the Hounds. How's the wrestling season been so far, Alan?
Yeah, it's great to be on, Brooks. It's going well, but now coming in the final stretch of the season, we have some big-time injuries. Gabe Smith is still not back, and John Dracovic just tore his MCL. So, I mean, although we may not be going for the team title this year, there's definitely some individual stakes coming into the end of the season.
Yeah, I saw one of your wrestlers, Tyson Sherlock, recently committed to Davidson. Pretty impressive. Do they have a pretty good program?
He did. That's awesome for him. It's a great fit for Tyson. I visited Davidson before, and it's kind of like a larger Gilman. It's a great fit for Tyson, I think. He'll fit in right with the program there. They have a great coach. So.
Yeah, and I understand you're going to WNL next year to play football. You excited about that?
I am very excited. Lexington, Virginia. Coach Van Zyl hooked me up down there, and really excited. It's tough.
Is Hayden Carpenter with the lay? You love to see that. Hayden, another individual who will be playing a collegiate sport out of Gilman. Actually, we had 21 seniors who are playing sports in college. A pretty impressive number.
We did, Brooks. That was great to see yesterday. The whole auditorium stage was filled up with guys. It was really awesome after last year. There weren't very many.
Don't know what happened. Inadvertent whistle?
Yeah, what's he calling there?
But no, and really spread out across a lot of sports too. It wasn't just like it was all football, all lacrosse, all baseball guys. Like a solid mix.
Yeah, for sure. We got a sailing guy in there.
Squash, swimming, things you love to see.
This is tough showing from the Hounds. When I came out of wrestling practice, it was 15-14. We were up.
Yeah, they had a great first quarter,
Yeah.
but a lot of unforced turnovers that led to offense from Mount Carmel and really haven't been able to get going. But here's Schlein from the corner. And that one hit something, but it wasn't going in.
Yeah, no Dejan, too. It's tough for our offense.
Yeah, or Maloney.
Dejan really gets good penetration, and we really don't have now a guy who can drive hard to the basket.
Yeah, and with Dejan's athletic ability, that really helps Supreme get open, too. So Carmel went for the alley there, but it didn't fall for Reed.
Here we go, Yaya inside. I like this.
Oh,
Thought they were going to call a foul there, too.
yeah. That's Ya's classic jumper from the elbow. He loves to get to that spot. Here's Dixon. He's been feeling himself tonight.
Yes. Waved to Jackson Barnhill after he made the free throw. Jackson looked rattled, and now he's really feeling it.
Yeah, and then Jackson left. He blows by Supreme.
Oh!
Ooh, looks like they're going to get Schlein for a foul.
It's good defense from Supreme there, though.
Schlein, another lacrosse guy, only a sophomore, but look for him to have a big impact out on the field this year.
For sure. He's a great athlete. I'm looking forward to see him progress as a basketball player, too. I really think he could. He's got the build.
Yeah, I think he's gotten a lot more minutes than people may have expected at the start of the year, but he can sort of do it all for you. He can hit the open three. He's got the size. And Dixon hits them both. 7 seconds here for the Hounds. As Cole is going to check into the game for Dixon. Here's Marshall. Finds Supreme with 5. 3, and an open layup for Supreme. Cuts the lead to 21 at the end of the third quarter. Mount Carmel 56, Gilman 35. We'll be right back after the end of this break. Carmel lead. It might take a miracle, but I've seen stranger things happen before.
That's not how you want to do it, though.
Nope. And Carmel have transition now. And layup there from Kalu.
That puts Kalu at 10 for the night.
He's had a good night.
Excuse me, 12.
So have most people on Mount Carmel, to be fair.
Yep.
And here's Supreme. Euro.
Nice move by Yaya.
Great lay there. Seems like Yasir's heating up just a little bit too late for this Hounds team. That one almost went out, but here's the Argentinian.
Nice rebound.
Good board from Buckholter. He's going to look to push. Hayden Carpenter getting some good minutes tonight. Hit a great lay in the third quarter. He's going to a Connecticut college to play lacrosse.
Go Camels.
Another one of those.
Good rebound. Get in there.
Oh, just a little strong. Argentinian.
No,
pushes.
no. Okay.
Good defense from Schlein.
Damn.
Oh, but a good layup from Kalu.
Bro, are you really?
Did Mount Carmel really just call a timeout? What are they going to do, set up a press?
I really don't know. Mount Carmel's got some trash talkers, and I don't really know why.
Huh. We'll be right back after the timeout. This better be to sub in there.
I want to see some technical fouls.
I want to see Hayden. Go Joe. And we are back, and Mount Carmel is coming out in a press, up by 23 points in the fourth quarter.
Sending some message, I think. You know, these teams are going to meet in less than a week, so.
I mean, I don't know if this is the message you want to send. If anything, it's just firing up the Hounds to beat them next week. Here's Supreme, being guarded by Morty.
I think it is safe to say that the Hounds kind of need Dejan if they want a chance at winning.
Yeah,
next
hopefully
week.
His injury isn't too bad.
Now it's a walk.
Ugh. A lot of travels called on the Hounds tonight.
Yep.
And they're going to come out in their press, trying to get something. The press hasn't been very successful tonight, but as we mentioned, Dejan's usually the key factor in this, causing havoc at the top.
Should give a shout out to Will Kunisaki, legendary camera guy here at Gilman the Senior.
Yeah, and just seeing his improvement over the last year or
Yeah.
so has been very impressive.
You know, he started this off football season, not too sure what he was doing, invested in a nice camera, doing bits for the guys, getting a ton of pictures for everybody. Whether you're playing or you're not, he gets some really good pictures.
And some of the stuff he's produced video-wise has been really impressive this basketball season.
He made a really, really nice hype video for the Gilman McDonough game, which he had Mr. Foreman, you know, narrate, which was cool, even though that game did not go our way.
And here's Yasir pushing in transition. Finds Buckholter.
Hayden, get out of his way.
Drives baseline. Supreme's had some. Here's Quintero, and that got blocked. The size advantage has been prevalent for Mount Carmel tonight.
As Reed finishes at the lane.
I mean, each guy on Carmel's got at least a couple inches on our Gilman team.
I think that brings Reed to 7.
Supreme running the point. Oh, great cut from Marshall. And
Nice
he
move from
finishes.
Tyler. Yeah, but Tyler at 10 tonight.
They
Get on
into
him,
their
Hayden. Get
zone
on him.
here.
Ooh, wow.
Good handles from the big man. Buckholter saves it. And here we go. Gilman with numbers. Supreme finds Marshall.
That's
Behind Supreme, but great handle. Oh.
See, Tyler's just doing a little too much there, I think, trying to put some spin on that pass. Just
Yeah. Senegos is going to push up the court. And there's Tatum.
pulls up.
Misses.
Oh,
And
my goodness gracious. That is just not good basketball. Man.
That right there pretty much sums up tonight.
And low-key the season, but
Definitely tonight. Here's Reed shooting 2 at the line.
hits the first. Puts him at 10.
Extends the lead to 24.
Mount Carmel making, looks to be a wholesale sub, putting in number
And he misses.
23, Marquise Blackshear.
You know, Brenner, it's never a good thing in any game you're commentating when the math becomes difficult to do. It usually means that things have gotten out of hand.
A little bit.
Carpenter from 3. That looked
Bang.
good all the way.
That puts Hayden at, what, 7 tonight?
Yeah,
Good
great little
game.
cameo from him. You can tell a little bit of energy has been injected into that Hounds team. I mean, who's that on?
It's on somebody. That was a foul.
They're going to get Hayden.
That's crazy. But
Team's 9. Mario Tatum to the line.
that's Hayden's first, I believe. No, excuse me, that's his third. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Tatum misses the first.
Schlein checks in for Quintero.
Looks like Franco's set to check in. Tatum hits his second.
Franco checks in.
Coming in for D-Buck. Franco's shot has just been off tonight. Here comes Yasir, running the point.
Yeah, Yasir's been bringing up the ball a ton tonight.
Good look there.
Nice
That's
pretty.
a good finish.
Yaya does a really nice job of rising above his defenders so they can't really get a hand on his jump shot.
Yeah, even tonight when he's been at a size disadvantage, he's done a good job. Oh, some crazy spin on that layup.
Tough finish.
Here comes Yasir again. He really likes this matchup. Franco from 3.
Good shot.
There you go. Coach Bartz calls a timeout.
Puts Franco at 5.
First 3 of the night. You love to see that from him. And we'll be right back. And we are back. 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hounds come out in a press. Brenner, as we were talking about winter sports teams earlier, I just wanted to give a quick plug to the Gilman mock trial team, who are actually 3-0 in the winter season, having beaten both of last year's finalists in the city, Bryn Mawr, our rivals, and City High School, while also taking down Friends. Absolutely ginormous for the Mock Hounds.
Brooks, I know you're on that team. It's a lot of fun, it looks like.
Yeah,
How many people on the team?
So myself, Zach Menken, and Jamie Howard are the lawyers. And then we have 6 other witnesses who help us out, who also play a pivotal role.
Nice. What were we debating last match?
So actually all the cases are on the same.
Oh,
they're all on the same case. This year it's a we have charged him with conspiracy to distribute narcotics on a college campus. So
is that a real case or is it a
no? So we get like a 100-page case book, which has affidavits, which are sworn testimony, which is what the witnesses study, and then we also get evidence, which we can introduce in the trial. And you know, they really do a good job. We get the case at the end of October, and then spend about 2.5 months putting together both the defense and prosecution case, and then we get to try it about 5 or 6 times before playoffs.
That's cool. And who judges it?
So volunteer judges and lawyers.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, it was pretty cool. In our last match, we actually had a real judge who was who had volunteered, and yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. And you can see Colin McPherson has checked into the game here. Good to see him back after sustaining a little bit of an injury after the volleyball season. Sear hits his first. I believe that puts him to 3 for 5 from the night from the line. Quietly, the Hounds have been cutting into this lead.
Tad bit.
It's only 15 now, but at one point it was 24, so nice little run from the Hounds. That one's going to go out of bounds. Just over 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, you wonder if this is a little too little, too late situation.
Yeah, possibly. Brenner, I know you were on the indoor track team. Can you tell me how that season went?
Yeah. So, there are 4 regular season meets and then 1 championship meet. We won 2 regular season meets, which eventually put us as co-champions with MSJ. And then we got the championships, and we placed 3rd. A pretty good showing. Mount St. Joe has a lot of talented runners who they kind of conserve over the regular season and kind of bring them out at the championships. But something notable was Cam Brown, sophomore long jumper, set the school record, I believe, or maybe not the school record, but is 2nd in his age group for long jumping in the country, and he's going to get his name up on the track board.
In the country? Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, so just a sophomore. Nice block from Colin.
I understand that Ryan Coleman also jumped pretty well.
Yep, he jumped too.
I know he qualified for the triumvirate, Nike,
right,
Adidas, and New Balance Nationals.
Yep.
So good luck to all those guys as they go after that.
Another person that made nationals was Alex Wasson, a first-year indoor track guy. He made it, actually, it's funny enough, he made it under Jamel Williams' name because he was filling in for Jamel on the 4x4 team, and Alex managed to run a 51 400, which is
so you can qualify with your relay time for the individual race.
And that was after he had already set his record for his 300. He's a really, really talented runner.
Yeah.
And who knows where he would be going right now if he had done indoor track all 4 years.
Yeah, so his first year running indoor track and he qualifies for nationals. Pretty impressive.
Yep. As we see Quinn Horensky check in, another senior. He's going to South Carolina. Go Gamecocks. Loses his footing there a little bit.
And here's Cole.
It's kind of just a pride thing at this point, Brooks.
Yeah. Well, you got to. Well, that's a beautiful shot there from Tatum. Here's Marshall. Franco from 3. Misses short.
Good rebound from Tyler. They get it on the floor.
It's going to be the 6th on Mount Carmel's. Oh, it's their 7th, so Marshall will be shooting a 1-and-1. Good free throw from Marshall.
It is truly silent in this gym.
Yeah. Well done from Marshall. Those were 2 pretty perfect free throws.
Yeah, you think it's easier to make a free throw when it's dead silent in the gym with people in it, or
so? I actually prefer when
there's
a lot of people
chatter.
are yelling at you.
Because a lot?
Well, maybe not a lot, but I feel like when it's dead silent,
Nice
it's just like you and your own thoughts.
Yeah, right.
And then all you're thinking about is you start to think about what can I do wrong, and then it all starts to go wrong.
Silence is deafening. Looks like
Hounds wanted to travel there. No call.
ball don't lie though.
Find Franco. Oh, he wanted the 3, and that is short.
So the Hounds have cut it to 13, but
Yeah.
definitely too little, too late. As
I mean, I think if the Hounds had Lane tonight, it could have been a different ball game. Just the energy that he injects into this side, they were really just lacking that spark on the offensive end.
Yep. Yeah, it's Tyler Lewis and Chris Nash check in for Mount Carmel, 2 seniors, getting their respective playing time. And Nash looks to go right to work, but he turns it over. And Yaya going straight to the body of
Sinagos, the Argentinian.
Yeah.
Speaking of Argentinians, we have 4 Argentinian exchange students here at Gilman. Pretty cool. All very nice men.
As Lewis hits that jumper from the free throw line.
But I don't know if we've ever had 4 from one country at a time.
I don't know.
All.
Good if it goes.
And are they gonna? They're gonna count it.
Might look like it was late, but
well, they counted it, and the Hounds did cut the lead down to 11. Final score: 72 Mount Carmel, 61 Gilman. Gilman looking forward to having these guys again early next week. We will be back on GTV with the hockey game on Friday, but as for that,